Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Shut him down! Shut him down!
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater. They'll start this drive out on the ground and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 6.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They better be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
The Bears at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Being chased out left.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Anthony. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. On first down, Anthony. They'll roll him out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run again with Hunt, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Kareem Hunt with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Bridgewater's throw caught by Tony.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Bridgewater. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Chicago! DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Bridgewater. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Anthony. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Swings this out for Hunt. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Quick toss to Knox.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Back to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Anthony going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
So we've come to halftime after a very...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st and 10, Anthony. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun, Anthony.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Michael Pittman
From 8 yards out.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here's Jamie Gillendow as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Throwing again, Anthony. The toss here completed to Pittman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down on the 32-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Bridgewater now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. This offense on third down today, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. First down, Bridgewater.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Bridgewater. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Anthony.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Bridgewater on first down.
Pass caught. It's Galladay on the out route.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. From the gun, Bridgewater. Caught on the slant. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point safely through as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now it looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Anthony. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 4th down, Anthony. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bears, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.